This SVO1 just needs tuned in a little bit. It prints everything, so, you know, everything's fine. So we'll just do a little bit in the orca slicer. There is many reasons why orca slicer is the most popular slicer of 2024. And I'll cover a little bit more on that in a future video, but I'm going to be focusing on how to tune in your printers with orca slicer. Because screw getting files off of Thingiverse and trying to, you know, do all that and crap, just use orca slicer. It does it all for you. Alright, so orca slicer is very cool with this. This is the SVO1 Pro because I don't have the SVO1 as far as I saw. Anyway, to do this, you want to go on calibration. We'll start with the temperature tower. PLA, I keep setting stock. Now, you don't have to do anything special about this while it's printing. You'll be fine. If you look at objects, you can see this is special. And, well, all you gotta do is slice it and you'll see. Alright, so after pressing the temperature in that settings, you can see that it gets colder as it goes. This is red at 230 and up top at 190 is blue. Each part tells you something. These little spindles will show a lot of stringing. Here is overhangs, bridging different gaps and stuff. This is very good. It also tells you your temperatures and everything. Really cool. Good stuff. Now it's as simple as just printing it. Boom. And it should run a print. Of course, remember to put filament in it before you try to start a print. Loaded up some new makers. Check out the link in the description if you want some good deal on some great filament. It's starting by heating up to 230 so that the bottom is all 230. After getting your first layer dialed in right, I think, you should be good to go. It will go and change the temperature as it goes. Alright, once your temperature tower is done, take it off the build plate, find the one that looks the best. I am going for one with the least stringing, which, as you can see, none of them really have much, so I'm going with 210 because it doesn't have bad overhangs. It's decently warm for better layer strength and not much stringing. You should also test your layer strength. So for 210, I'm going to try to break it. I would say it's pretty decent. And like 230 and stuff is, you know, much stronger, but it's also going to probably produce more stringing for you. And the lower temp you go, the easier the layers are going to snap. So I'm probably going to go with 215 for just to be safe. And that's right. Once you have ran a temperature test, you're going to go to your right here and you're going to put in the number right here and here in both spots. I'm not changing this because this is a tuned printer, but yeah. Alright, since you did the first temperature calibration, we want to do flow rate. We're going to go with flow rate, YOLO, boom, slice it, and then export it and print it. Alright, now you're looking for the most smooth one. Run your finger across it. For me, these two are probably the smoothest. This probably is the smoothest, 0.03. So then once you have the number, for me it's 0.03. For me it's negative 0.03. So we're gonna take away 0.3 from 98, so that is 95, and save that, and boom, you're ready for your next test. Next one I do is retraction test. The first retraction length I'll set to 2, and the last one I set to 10. and I typically put a thing of 0.3 to 0.2, so we'll go with 0.3 this time. Okay, and then it will automatically generate one, as you can see. If you slice it, you can see, boom, and now you get to print it. Alright, the stringing test, what a great test. Anyway, you can see right here it's stringing. So you want to go lower retractions on this print. I would say right around here. So lower retractions are actually better, and since each one is 0.3 as I said before, I'm gonna go with probably a 0.6 millimeter retraction, 0.6 to 0.9 millimeter retraction, because of each of these little bumps is 1, so I'd probably go up slightly, but yeah, that's how you read these. Future me, do not set it to 0.6. We started at 1 on that temperature tower, so you should set it to 1.6. Just so you know, make sure you do that, unlike me. So now I'm gonna go change that then. Alright, now the calibration. We already did retraction test, so we'll do tolerance test. This one's pretty simple as well. You just gotta slice it and then print it and make sure everything tolerance is right. Alright, so the orca tolerance test, pretty self-explanatory. You gotta take it off the bed. Don't forget this little piece too, you need this. So you're gonna go down the line making sure everything fits. 0.4 works. 0.3, fine. For me, 0.2 is fine-ish. Binds a little bit. Get out. 0.1 is tight. Okay, so you'd want to 0.2 is probably where you want to be. Now, after manually leveling your printer, you want to check if it's actually level. So, even though this isn't an orca slicer, this is an honorable mention. We will be printing this model right here. So, I'll put a link in the description. All you gotta do is download it. Alright, once you have loaded your model in, you get to do this fun thing. Scale it. Wait, no, not that. There. Scale it a little bit. Make it fit your bed a little better. Give it a little bit of space. But there. And then all you gotta do is slice the plate with your new settings. Okay, mine's 2 layers tall, which is an issue. So if it's that tall too, let's make sure that is set to 0.2 millimeters. Why did it uniform scale? 0.2 millimeters is what I'll go with. And then we'll slice plate again, and hopefully, why is it still 2 layers? It's 0.2 layers tall. How can it be? Oh. 0.2. Enter. There we go. Boom. 1 layer. And that's all. Boom. Okay. Yeah, this printer is really slow. See you in 2.5 hours. So this told me some much needed information. Right here, as you can see, it is much lower down through the center of the build plate. Otherwise, it's pretty flat, and this looks really good and everything, but right in this area has issues, which is what I was looking for. So I'm gonna have to raise that up somehow. Use some form of tape to level it out. I do not recommend duct tape. I recommend Captain tape or whatever. It will work better for the heated bed. So since I don't have a heated bed, I'm gonna use duct tape and it should be fine. Alright, so excuse the bad camera angle, but all you're doing is duct taping it where you need it to be level. Make sure it's very flat, but really flat. If you can get every bubble out, that'd be amazing to help make your level better once you actually get it leveled. And boom, continue and repeat until you got everything covered. Here you see that I taped where it was low originally. Alright, so this is pretty good. As you can see, I have big inconsistencies here, but otherwise it should be pretty flat when I take it off. As long as the bottom is very flat when you rub your hand across it, right there it's a little knob, but yeah, I would say that's pretty good. I'll just try to make sure not to print in that section if I don't have to. I also recommend doing something for yourself or somebody you know before if you're selling stuff, right? So I'm gonna print one of these. It's gonna take around 3 hours and stuff. So we'll go off and do that for one of my friends. So we'll see. Well, I hope this video has taught you something or helped you print bamboo quality prints on your older machine. I know it sure has. Look at this print. Find me some imperfections. You can't. This is a really good print. So there you go. And make sure you print all the stuff. Also, if you like this blue or want to see some other cool colors, check out New Maker. There you go. And use my code linked in the description and everything to get some cool colors. They're coming out with this color soon, so keep posted on that. And also, have a good day. And if you feel like it, subscribe, join my Discord server, whatever. Links in the description as always.